video fails, and you know, some people don't understand why. I kind of like this graphic. It caught my attention. I like the flip-flops with the plug in the water and the beers on the table and the duct tape and all that with the extension cord. Anyways, but really the reason why video fails typically is just because people don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to optimize properly, and or so the intro is too long. People are hitting the back button, and intros, sometimes people have just like an audio intro with like a logo or something like that, or people try and stuff too much information, so they're standing and they're educating people about what they're going to see in the video, and it goes on, and it's like, all right, the intro is way too long, and or the video is overstuffed. Boring. This kind of goes along back to the Dan Kennedy piece, where you have to be able to stand out, and I really do believe in being a little bit more outrageous in your marketing, even with video. Maybe there's some topics that maybe don't warrant that. I came across a video, an IBM mainframe sales video that was kind of a dry topic and something that you wouldn't think you could integrate comedy into, and they did it effectively, and it's getting a ton of views. I mean, you just have to be a little bit creative so you're not boring, because again, we already know that people's attention span is minimal. So catching them right from the beginning, and I'm going to be talking about how you can do that. You're too salesy, pretty self-explanatory. There's no call to action. Happens all the time, and it drives me insane. If you're gonna take the time to put out any sort of content, I believe in having a call to action with every single piece of information you put out, period. If we're marketers, if we're selling, if we're giving people information, we want them to do something, tell them what to do. They're not gonna assume. I had somebody, I was meeting with a client, and I was talking to them about their website, and they said, oh, well, I have the phone number at the top, and that should be enough. And we were talking about putting a call to action up at the top in order to get a better response rate. He was getting 300 to 500 unique visits a month and just not seeing the conversion rates. I talked to him about a call to action, and he said, well, obviously they're supposed to call. The number's there. They know. I mean, if they want information, they're going to call, but they're not. We kind of already know this, but don't forget this piece and make sure that it is a part of your videos. And there's a lot of simple ways that you can integrate this in. Not optimizing properly, people who wing it, or they just don't plan out what they're going to do, and bad audio. So these are key things that really hinder videos, and you want to make sure that you pay attention to this stuff so you're avoiding these little pitfalls.